Hello guys, I'm here in Pilot Mountain. A lot of people know it from
Andy Griffith Show, Mount Pilot.
Yeah, Mount Pilot. It became famous on the Andy Griffith Show, but it's a real town right here, and this gentleman right here has the world's largest private collection of petroleum memorabilia I've ever seen in my life. This is Thornton Beroth and his son Art, and he's been collecting for 30 years, and he bought this bank building here in 1995, and he has absolutely filled it plumb full of some of the nicest, most beautiful neon signs I've ever seen in my life. And we're going to go in, and he's going to tell us all about it. Are you ready, guys? You ready to show it to him?
But you see, he's from Tennessee. He ain't been a lot of places yet.
Well, I know one thing. I'm excited. I've heard about this collection, but I didn't know. We walked through. I didn't know you had. This is a multi-million-dollar collection right here.
Maybe.
Yeah, it is. It is. So let's go in and let the folks see it.
Okay, all right.
So this was a bank building built in what year?
1895 as a bank. Half of it, and over there they had furniture and coffins on that side over there. They rented that out, and they used to have apartments upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't have no basement.
No basement. So this is one of the original safes.
That is the original safe, as far as I know. It had 3 sets of doors on it. Of us moving it right there.
That's a big wrecker there.
Oh yeah, it's an old Army wrecker. And it had 3 sets of doors on it before you could get into where the money is. Yeah, that's right there.
So that was very heavy to move, I'm sure.
Very heavy. It was over there in the basement. I'd gone out of town somewhere, and I told my wife to go over there the next morning at the auction and started out at $100. There it is, $100.
You're the only bid, huh?
Only bid.
Nobody can afford to move it but you.
Well, they didn't know how. They didn't know how. But you see, that's just the way things happen, and it's an original item right there. But I want to show you something else right up here. Right here is something. When I got out of the Army in Germany, I sent my clothes home in this duffel, this box right there, old wooden box, when I was in the Army right there.
Still got it. What years did you serve?
54, 55, and 56.
Well, thank you for your service.
Oh, yeah.
Thornton?
Well, I was just a young buck, and it wasn't too bad, but it was right when Korea was shutting down, but it was an experience right there, being an old country boy. It was an experience just to be in the military. Yeah.
What you got right here? What's this?
Oh, let me tell you about that. I was reading one of my for sale bulletins that come in the mail, and it had that auction out in Iowa, right there, way out in the country. I says, well, I'm going to be out there in about a week. I called the auction company. And I says, don't sell that till 12 o'clock on a Saturday. I'm going to be there. So I drove out there. I had another business appointment out the way. There it is. There it is right there.
It was in that shape already?
No, I had it completely restored.
Restored it, okay.
Yeah. I always wanted one. I don't know why. It's a little Cushman. Back during World War II, so I've been told they used to put parachutes on them and drop them out to the soldiers down there so they could ride.
Absolutely. Now, what type of motor is that?
Cushman.
Cushman motor. They built their own motor.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yep, that's what that is. Okay.
So here's something I've never seen. What's this sign right here? Beep, beep.
That's
Superbird.
Yeah, that's a little sign right there. But that's a nice one. I like neon signs. But this is a North Carolina brand right here called Mustang.
Mustang?
Yeah, out of Hickory, North Carolina. It's one of the 3 horses I know that advertise, have horses in their advertisement. This one, the Frontier, and everybody knows about the Mobile Pegasus. It's a red horse, but that's out near Seattle over there. But right here is one of the best signs in the building. Folk Hardware, right there. It's leaded glass. It was up the street on the right there. So they was having an auction one day. And my wife told me about it. I'll come over there, and they had that up there. I said, I want to buy that. They said, well, we'll put a price on it. I said, okay, put it on. There it is. I just put a 2x4 frame around it and hung it up there. That's unusual leaded glass sign, and very unusual.
What year did that business close down? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Been closed.
It was up the street.
Yeah. Do you remember it ever being open?
Not when I was in. I've been living here for 30-some years.
Not open.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's a nice pump right here.
That's the guru of gas pumps.
The guru of gas pumps.
Meaning it's very unusual. It's tapered and fluted right there. It's called a Roman column. It's made by Wayne Pump Company. And you can see you pump it up by hand right over there. And you go up there and get your gallons and you draw it down to what you wanted.
What years would this come?
Early 1900s, say 1912, 15, 27, all up through there, yeah. They used them on up in the 50s because it was a pump that could be used, you see.
So you were in the petroleum business?
Yeah, my dad started out working for the American Oil Company out of Baltimore. He started out in 35. Then in later years, I had 3 brothers, and we started a chain of convenience stores. We had 31 stores at one time. Yeah.
That kept you busy.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was busy. But it's like today, you couldn't get the right people to help. But we sold all that's gone, so that's just playing with this hobby right here. That's all I do right now.
Tell us about this thing behind you here. What is this?
My goodness.
What's that?
There's a tire company called Fisk, and this is the Fisk guy. And he had a little lamp that goes up here, and it would go on top of a building and advertise the tire company. That is something else there. I found that between here and Winston Salem. Yeah.
Was that a North Carolina brand and sold in North
Carolina? No, it was a national brand. I'll show you. Come here and I'll show you a sign. See right here? Now that's.
Oh, okay. I see it on there. So they put that big thing out in front of some of the stores.
Yeah.
Tire store. Yeah. They still in business?
Not that I know of.
I noticed something right back behind this. I wanted to get a shot of.
What is that?
This neon sign.
Yeah, I found that in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
This that says OK used car.
Yeah, it's still in the original shipping crate. See it right there?
I didn't know if it was a reproduction or if that's
no.
New and it's
the only way you'll see a reproduction in this building, somebody give me something as a gift. I don't mess with reproduction.
New in the box.
Yeah, it's right there.
Still in the box.
I just put it on there.
How did you come across that?
I was up to Hershey, Pennsylvania to have a swap meet up at the car show.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
You did good on that one.
Oh, yeah, that's a home run there.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You want to see a real action sign, what I call action?
Let's see it.
Right there. Look at there. Look at that man with that whip and them mules are moving. Isn't that a sign?
Yeah, what was that for?
I do what?
What was it used for?
Well, it was just used for a sign advertising the Santa Fe Trail.
Oh, so that's an original.
Oh, yeah, original porcelain sign.
What year would that come from?
I'm going to guesstimate that in the late 20s, early 30s.
Well.
Yeah.
Got another, this. Would that have been a Chevrolet product?
Yeah, a Chevrolet, used car. Yeah. That's a porcelain sign right there. That's porcelain.
Porcelain, yeah. And got a phone booth over here.
Oh, yeah. It's a working booth right there. I just always wanted one for some reason.
How about that? Still got the phone in it, don't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's something you don't see no more of as
That's right. Now, right here, I want to point out something right there.
Okay.
In 1935, American Oil Company built that most modern refinery down in the Gulf. About 7 or 8 years ago, they had a big blowout down there in that well. You might remember the publicity where they was polluting it out there.
Yeah.
Well, that was the same refinery. Of course, Amoco didn't own it then, but that's what happened down there. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever got a count of how many different items you got in here?
Well, some of the small stuff, I can't keep up with it, but I've got a good memory up here.
Good memory.
Yeah, I really have. How do you like that thermometer right there?
Man, that's a big one. That's the biggest thermometer I've ever seen like that.
And it's right here, it's got a message, does not thin out. All right, of course, that's Standard Oil Company of Indiana, and they made about 4 different signs with different messages on the bottom down there. Polarine was a trade name used by the Standard Oil family. See, they broke up the Standard Oil Trust for Rockefeller in 1910. And see, all the all the Standard Oil companies went their separate ways.
Now, these chairs look like they come out of a dealership, maybe. A waiting lounge.
I don't know where I just needed some time to come over here and sit down and look around, so I just put it in there, and I just sat down and look around.
That looks like what you'd have found in the waiting
All right here's a good side. My dad was V.V. Beroth.
Okay. V.V. Beroth Oil Company. Winston Salem. What year did your dad start out with that? How did he get that going?
Well, he started working for the company in 35, I believe.
35.
Yeah, he's delivering gas and oil and stuff to stores and whatever. And then me and my brothers got into the business, and we started convenience stores. And we had convenience stores in the Piedmont section of North Carolina, Statesville, Winston-Salem, Hiddenite, Pinnacle, the Mount Airy, we had them all around.
Now, was this used for oil, these containers?
Well, you see, before they had oil cans, they had these bottles. They would set this whole rack out on the curb, and if you wanted a quart of oil, you'd get this and pour it in your car and put the bottle back. That was before they had oil cans. Yeah, then they put it in cans, you see. And they used to put this out on the street, advertise how much gas was a day, a little chalkboard. And a very unusual sign, it's got women in it right here, Polarine.
Yeah.
Polarine was a name that all the Standard Oil family used. See, they broke up the Standard Oil Trust in 1910, and all the standards could use that term Polarine.
Art, do you go with your dad quite a bit to go buy stuff? Or?
I go to some of the shows. Yeah. Sometimes I do. Yeah. It's always a good time. He sees a lot of his buddies that are out on the circuit. That are into this as well. So,
did you see those?
Yeah,
use those cans to decorate that light fixture.
I see that.
What do you think?
That's nice. You did a good job.
All right, now to get this one over here on this other side. That's a Charles Chip. Now I used to be a distributor for Charles Chips.
Now, where were they out of?
They were out of Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. I used to have a can like that. My dad had it.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to it.
I started out with no business and one truck. When I sold out, I had 6 trucks.
6 trucks?
Sold a business, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
just kept on playing.
Well, people that's watching the video right now, we ain't even started upstairs yet. We're just in the front room.
Oh, yeah, we hadn't got a basement. We got it upstairs.
We're just in the front room.
Oh, yeah, this is the front room right here. It's all this nice, I think.
So here's another nice pump right here.
Yeah. This is probably a rare pump right here. It's hand crank. It's electric with a light on top with a globe. Yeah. And see, it's an original. It's never been painted or upgraded. Still on the original frame and everything.
Yeah, hard to find them like that. Not good shape original.
The company was Bowser that manufactured it, you see. Yeah. And square service. Square century. Yeah. See, you cranked it right here. This is the hose right here.
What you got right here? What's this?
That's a little soapbox derby. That belongs to my wife's nephew right there. And he needed somewhere to store it. So I just said, put it over here.
Well, it fits in, don't it?
Yeah, you see right there? Quality Meals out of Mount Airy.
Okay. Now, is that something that was raced at one time? Did they used to do races around here?
You not heard of soapbox derby?
I have, but I've not seen any, really.
Okay. Well, they would have this hill in a certain town, and they would, the little guys a certain age would build them, probably help with their father or somebody, and they'd race down this hill. No motor, it's all gravity.
Now, how in the world would they build this? Because that's tapered and bent. That takes some work right there.
That's a good research project for you.
That's not something you just build overnight right there.
Yeah, you get some history. All right, look at here. That's called a nose pointer, telling you where to go.
Nose pointer, right there it is.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, now tell me something.
Okay.
You've been around certain different things. What car company does that represent?
Well, I've never seen that before.
You hadn't?
But it's got a green. I'm going to think maybe.
You're going to have to get up before daylight and start looking around.
Let me guess. Hudson? No? What? Tell us.
You don't know?
I know, that's before my time.
I wonder what you think on it a while.
Let me think. I bet you some viewers might know. Leave us a comment if you know what that car company represents. American company?
Yeah.
American?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You got me. We'll come back to it.
Right here's another Fisk guy.
Oh, okay. That's what's that made out of?
Do what?
What are those made out of? Is that a
Some kind of machete, I expect.
machete? Okay, I didn't know if it was fiberglass.
Now this would have went on top of a natural gas office building. This light right here.
Okay, yeah.
And see, it's got 3 different tubes of neon, and it flashes. And you see, it went on top of the office building somewhere.
Now what's happened here? What you got going
That's
on?
what's
with
called a display pump. It would actually pump gasoline, but you could put items in there that you wanted to sell.
Oh, I've never seen one.
Yeah, there's another one, a bigger one right up there on the front up there. Swing around there and let me show you that one.
Okay.
Right there on the corner. See it right there? That was the deal when I bought that Cushman. A man up there in that farm up there, and I was out there, and he says there's a fella down on the main highway that does what you're doing. And went down there to see him, and he had this pump. So I bought it.
Had to have it, didn't you?
Had to have it, yeah. But you see, it's got the original Firestone panels on it. Firestone, all of that right there. And it's a display pump.
Now, what's the name we got up top here? What would this
That's a brand of gasoline.
A brand of gasoline.
Artex.
Artex.
Original Pilot Mountain sign right there.
Would that have been for out on the highway for people to know how to get here? Or?
Railroad station.
Railroad station sign,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Now, the most important sign, other than me, is this one right here, got my wife's name on it.
The pilot
So,
collection.
see, if you want to make a few points, always put your wife in the project. You see.
I see that. Thornton and Pound Beroth.
Yeah.
It's just it don't matter where we look, we find something of
A little bit different, yeah.
all types of. As long as it's petroleum related or close to it, you collect it, don't you?
Well, on my little calling card, I say if the word oil's on it, I collect it. And that was one of my little slogans.
Well, here's one of the Buick signs.
Yeah, found that out in Nebraska.
Nebraska. You must travel quite a bit. What do you
Oh, I did travel.
just to buy? Just out buying?
Just out buying.
What'd you drive to haul this stuff in?
I got a Suburban, I had a trailer.
Haul a trailer.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what's this? This is a
Oh,
cold
now
stove.
that is something unreal. This
Yeah.
is an old-timey heater that would went in a rich man's house because look how ornate it is. Now, this is Micah here. You mine it in West Virginia. It looks like glass like that, but it won't burn. And you see, they put the coal in there, you go the heat right there.
That don't burn?
Don't burn,
Feels
no.
like plastic.
Well, it's what they call Micah.
Mica.
Yeah, you can mine it in West Virginia. And this here is polished nickel right there. Yeah. Did you look in this original vault?
Let's look at it. No, we
Okay,
haven't
come
seen
on
it
over
yet.
here. Right there it is. That's where they put their money years ago. They had this set of doors here, that right there with the combination on it right there. Yeah.
So they upgraded to this vault. The bank
Went over
did.
there, yeah.
Yeah, but
Moved it over there, yeah. Go on in there. There's a lot of local memorabilia in here. This is Pilot Knob Coffee, that's Pilot Mountain, but it was made up in Richmond, Virginia right there. Picture of the mountain. Found this over the side of the road over there. I don't know why it was over there, but I picked it up.
the sign.
That was somebody over in the ditch, yeah.
How about that? That was a good find,
Well, that
wasn't
was a
it?
good find, yeah. Yeah, and that's a little place down in Louisville, the old roller mill.
So it looks like you got a whole box of matches.
Oh, yeah, let's see what them say. Let's see. Bank of Pilot Mountain. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna let you put that for a keepsake.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
Well, thank you
You're
so
the first
much.
one I ever give one to.
Well, that's that was another
I probably could sell them.
Yeah. So this was the Bank of Pilot Mountain here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right here is a picture of an old building in Mount Airy. Of course, I had to do a little work, and I put the mountain behind it. That's not a real scene, but that building's original, and the mountain's original.
That's the building that's on your card, ain't it? That you got on your business card? Is this the building?
Yeah, that's the same building.
I
Exactly.
remember, didn't I?
Exactly. This is a cutter right here. We put what they call fodder. Fodder is the leaves off of a corn stalk, and they would chop it up right there. Surrey Dairies, that's a local dairy.
You got enough right here just in this vault to be a good collection by itself. What's in here?
Well,
most people would be proud just to have what's in this little vault.
It's just according to how far you want to look down the road. That's what it amounts to. Yeah.
You have.
Yeah, there's a lot of little memorabilia in here. Yeah, there's got all kind of trinkets.
Well, I guess when you guys travel, you run into people that you've known for years that you go out and shows and stuff like that.
Well, the way I do, I'll know somebody along the road and I'll stop and talk. But I'll stop at a store that sells old stuff, antiques and stuff, and I'll start talking to somebody. Then they'll tell me about Uncle Bill lives over yonder, or Cousin Sam, or so forth, and I'll go check them out. If they got something for sale, I'll try to have enough money with me. Yeah.
Art, I bet your dad, when you go out with him to buying these people that seen this collection, he's quite the legend, I'd say.
He is. Yeah, he's quite well known throughout the hobby, that's for sure. That's for sure.
All right, what are we going to next, Thornton?
Okay, let's see.
Let me see right here. We didn't see this sign. What's this
And the
about?
Buster Brown shoes. That was the first neon sign I bought. I found it I was at a what I call swap meet up in Columbus, Ohio. The fella had it, so I liked it. So I bought it. There it is.
I see why you liked it. It's pretty, ain't it?
It's pretty.
Got some color.
All the color in it, yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Yes, sir, right.
Yeah, it's like that road runner. It's got different colors in it.
Yeah. This is a very special sign right here. It's got the right number on it.
Which one we looking at?
This sign right here.
This one?
Yeah, but it's still got the right number on it.
1936?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
That's what model I am.
That's what your model is?
I'm a model 36.
A 36?
Yeah.
Well, looks like you was built pretty well back in 36,
Yeah,
so it looks like
yeah.
you're still doing good.
Years ago, on the back of a truck, where they would take the gas cans, let's see if I see one. Right there's one. No, that's not, that's a bottle. They would take the cans and fill up a drum, so forth, and every time they would get 5 gallons, they would move this. You see there you go, 0, 5, 10, 50. Every time they'd pick up a bucket, that was before they had the oil pumps on the truck, you see. Yeah.
So that way they know when to
Yeah, it's made of Bryce. It's all Bryce, because it won't. If you had a 2 pieces of steel and made a spark, it's gonna catch on fire. It's all Bryce.
Okay.
Bryce doesn't have a spark.
How about that? I learned something new all the time. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
You're gonna have to get out of Tennessee more often.
I am. I'm in North Carolina.
But you can come back over here.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot here in North Carolina.
Right here is called a vinegar pump, or malayi. Right there, you wind it up right there. Stick this in a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an unusual pump. All hand operated.
I don't think we walked through this room when we was doing
I don't
the
think
first
so either.
walkthrough. I don't think we've seen this one. Oh, yeah. All the way from the floor to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Floor to the ceiling.
I've been lucky. What I would try to do was, they have several pieces. I'd buy all of them I could, then I'd sell off what I didn't really like, and I'd buy something else. You see, I just kept doing. There's a propeller off an airplane right there. It's about an 8-footer, wooden propeller.
It is, ain't it? There's some old, what's these cans? There's some old looking cans there. Now what?
Oh yeah, this is cans. They would take cans with them in their car because they didn't know where they might find oil, you see.
Okay. Did the cars back years ago use a lot more oil than today?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Unusual hot chips. Most of the little vending machines was popcorn. That's hot chips, and you just get them right out of that right there. Found that up Chicago, near Chicago. And one of my best little signs is this one right here.
This one?
This one.
Huh?
Yeah, that one right there.
Let's see. Thank you for everything. I like being with you. You are a cool person. Thank you for letting me ride the tractor. You are a funny person to me. I like it when you do that, and I like you. You are a funny to me. You funny thing. Charlotte. Who's that now?
My granddaughter.
Granddaughter?
Yeah, that's special. That's special. She was just this little bitty gal. How old is she now, Art?
She's 19.
19.
Is that your daughter?
That's my niece.
Your niece?
My
Okay.
niece, yeah. Yeah, she's 19 now, yeah.
And look at another good old sign right there.
Go to the Kilpatrick's.
Kilpatrick's, Reedsburg.
Reedsburg.
I don't know where that's at. You could buy engines, you could buy lightning rods, you could buy cream separators, silo, cutters, washing machines, batteries, and so forth. All at one place, Kilpatrick's. There's an unusual item, one-armed bandit. Yeah, I always said I was collected, I was going to have one of those and a jukebox. I had a jukebox, but I done sold it.
So you got pumps in here. Oh, I've
Yeah.
never seen a double one.
Yeah, that's double visible. They used a lot up in the New England states. Yeah. This is a computer pump. This is a clock face. Of course, that's a visible. Another computer. Yeah.
Computer, what do you mean by computer?
You see it right there. See, it computes the gallons.
Oh, I
and
got
the,
you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, and this is a clock dial right there. You see.
Okay. I didn't
You didn't.
know that.
Okay.
I'm learning a lot here today, Thornton.
Well, you better take it in.
What you got down here in this box? Still in the crate.
It's a new old stock neon sign.
How about that?
Still in the original crate.
Boy, something like that's got to be hard to find.
I doubt if you find another one.
No.
Doubt if you find it.
What's it say? Do you know? Can you remember?
You what was?
You can't. Don't worry about it. You don't have to pull it out.
Let me
We
see
don't-
right here. RCA.
RCA.
Yeah. RCA.
Yeah.
Now here's one of my heroes, right there. Clayton Moore.
Clayton Moore.
That's Clayton Moore. That's my dad right there. My brother next to me, my oldest brother, and my youngest brother.
And is this you? Where you at?
Right there.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah. See, he done a commercial for Amoco years ago.
Okay. You made him at a convention or something, or
You what?
was it at a convention?
Yeah, that's right. And this is another convention. That's my dad and some of the executives of Amoco Oil Company.
Oh.
That's in New Orleans.
So look at that patch. That's nice.
Somebody give me that. Now this is a picture of when I used to set up at the Charlotte Car Show, and that's some of my merchandise right there I was selling or trading, whatever.
Buy, sell, or trade.
That's right. Yeah, this is a friend of mine. He done one of my tours one day, and he kept hanging around over here around where people sign in now. And I got through. I says, "Can I help you?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "I want to learn how to do what you're doing." He's a good one. He's a good one.
Like hot dog machine.
Right here, I used to have about 50 pumps or more over at the bottom of the mountain. That was in my front yard, but they all gone. They're all gone. Yeah.
Hot dog machine. Check that out, Jody. Look at that hot dog machine right there. 5 cents.
Yeah. It actually works. I've cooked hot dogs on it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, you see, you put hot dogs on these little racks. I put racks in there, and it goes around and around and cooks. And then you push this little button down here, and they drop off down here, and you just get them and eat them. Good stuff. That's an unusual item. I found it at a trade show up in Frederick, Maryland.
Keep your hands on that and look at me.
You what now? Okay. Hot dogs, nickel.
Here you go, son.
Frederick, Maryland.
There we go.
Yeah.
Might be a good thumbnail right there.
Here's a nice case, another nice wood display case or something that you've come across. Looks like.
Yeah, these are called globes, go on gas pumps. The most unusual one is the center one there. Laurel, that's Laurel, Montana, right there in the corner. They had a refinery there. This is white pepper right here. It's one-piece glass. Fleet Wing is a three-piece glass. This is a Ripple body right there, Wildfire out of Montana. Southern's out of North Carolina. U.S. Motors out of it's a Sinclair. Tidal, I think's out of New York. And Spunky, I don't know where he's from. Mohawk, did I say maybe he's out of New York too? Up there's a sign that was used for the company.
Beroth Oil Company.
Yep.
Statesville, Mount Airy, Winston Salem,
Elkin.
Elkin,
Yep.
Jonesville.
Yep.
Is that where you had convenient marts or?
Yeah, we did, and that office is there.
Offices, okay.
Yeah.
So
Now
this is a big Amoco sign.
Oh yeah, that went on top of a building somewhere.
Wow. That's nice. Here, come over here. Let me get a picture with you. Jodi, where'd you go to? Get a picture. Art, come in here and stand with us.
Okay.
Let's get a picture. Get a picture of us right here in front of this sign. I want to get a picture with Thornton and Art here in front of this sign. Yeah, make sure you get that Amoco in there.
Scoot in a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Look good?
Okay.
All right.
Let me show you something here.
Thanks.
Here, we'll see it.
This is probably one of the oldest signs here. It's tin, it's cloth, it's been stenciled.
Then,
Tin, cloth, and stenciled.
well, how about that?
Yeah. That's that old. Look how they spell gasoline there.
Gasoline. What state did that one come from?
Some of them Yankees up there, up north somewhere. That's where
Up
it come
north,
from.
okay.
Yeah, that's the way the Yankees are.
It had to be in, didn't it?
Yeah. You know who Chuck Taylor was?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
He was a great runner.
A runner.
Yeah, he was a runner. He advertised Converse shoes, but he was just a fast runner. He's a black fella. He was really fast.
Compete in the Olympics? Was in the
Yeah,
Olympics?
I can't answer that.
Can't answer that.
All right, now right here's something unusual. That flame and shroud would went on top of a sign. Advertising standard. Yeah. That looks like a refinery,
Yeah.
or could be. A friend out in Nebraska donated that one right there.
I know when I film places that it's got interesting stuff, everybody says, slow, you went too fast, but they don't understand we got to keep moving or we're not going to get this done in an hour. They say, slow down, we couldn't see everything, but usually open up, when'd you open up? Once a month here for the public maybe?
No, he opens it up during the cruise-ins they have here, and the warm weather months, May through October.
May through October, and that's the last.
First Saturday of the month.
First Saturday of the month.
May through October. He opens it
Now
up
watch this.
here and then, and other special times. Yeah.
Okay. The greatest show on earth.
He's supposed to go ahead and do that, but something's wrong with him.
It's supposed to swing on its own. Like
All right, right here is an unusual item. Back in the day when they was hauling these big rolls of spool down in textile country, there's Concord around, they put these on a truck and haul them, but this is a scale model.
Okay.
Now, how many of them are you going to know about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Never seen nothing.
Far and in between.
I've seen so many things in here I've never seen. I'm sure other people's never seen either.
My favorite's a little prayer boy.
Oh, okay. You ain't a Christian, are you?
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, I try to live a Christian life. Sometimes somebody might question it, but always people question stuff.
You seem like you're a good fella.
Y'all like that. On the surface, that looks good. I appreciate that.
it is. We all works in progress, trying to do better.
That's right.
Yeah.
None of us are perfect, are we?
No, sir.
Right here,
No, sir.
across from my school, where I went to elementary school, this store building. It was called E.G. Davis in Pofftown. And he would get candy in a box and bring it across the road. We couldn't cross the road for us to buy if we had a nickel or a dime. Right?
How about that?
Pofftown, North
That's
Carolina.
some good memories right there, ain't it?
Yeah. Unbeknown to me, years ago, something come up and they said there was a Four Brothers Oil Company somewhere else. And this was out of New York. And when we named our company Four Brothers, we didn't know about these people.
Well, how about that? And they was
I call that what comes around goes around.
yeah.
Now right here is a sleeve. When they christened the ship, they had a champagne bottle in right there. Right there. And years ago, out at Nashville, Tennessee, they wanted some memorabilia for their little show car out there. So I took some signs out there for them.
Let's walk down this aisle right here. I saw some things down here. I
Oh, okay.
I like the old original bathrooms that you got in the building.
Picture of my dad right there and my son right there.
Okay.
He was 99 years, 11 months, 24 days. He died on a Wednesday. He was sitting right there at that post where that picture's taken the Saturday before, right there.
Well, he lived a good long life, didn't he?
He did.
He almost hit 100, didn't he?
Yep. There he is. Yep.
Oh, International Harvester.
Yep.
That's nice. Pan Am. They're just clocks. You just got stuff on the floor that most people would be crazy to have. You just got it stacked up. Look at this. I like the phone. Now, does this work?
That's for my burglar alarm. Yeah.
Your burglar alarm.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. I try to keep it as secure as I can.
Well, I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Right here. Right here's a friend of mine. Right here. His name's Larry, and he's got the same disease I got. Collecting old signs.
Collecting old signs.
He's from down in Selma, North Carolina. Larry.
So you got some uniforms in here, looks like.
Yeah, I always wanted a barber chair, so I bought me one.
You been cutting any hair?
Huh?
You cut any hair?
I can, yeah, I can cut hair. That ain't no big deal.
This must have been the break room for the
Yeah,
the
it
bank.
was.
See the little sink over here?
Yeah, that's right.
I like that.
Yeah, and then I set this out in the front window at Christmas time, a letter from Santa Claus.
Yeah. Now that's unusual. That door's a little skinny. What's going on there?
Now do what?
Did you get the history of why that door's so narrow? See how?
Yeah. Just a passage through. I don't know why coming in here this little break room.
Big guy like me couldn't get through there.
Yeah. And this was my grandfather's company. He was in the lumber business.
So like you was telling us at the beginning of the video, there was some hardware store on this side and the bank of Texaco.
Yeah. There was hardware.
Look at that sign right there. Is that original to the building?
No, I brought that in.
You bought that in. It looks original to me. So here's the bathrooms. I like the bathrooms.
Yeah, I keep one closed off, and I got a good reason. You know what the reason is?
What's that?
I don't have to clean but one.
That's right, yeah. Here's the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love vintage fixtures like that.
Yeah.
See them still working, still in use, ain't they?
Oh, okay. I got that rack over there with grease guns on it. Right there straight in front of you.
Here's a whole nother collection in itself in this room.
Yeah. Did I tell you about Charles Chips?
You showed us a can up front.
Well,
yeah.
you see, I used to sell them little things, I had a good time doing that. It was a lot of work though.
Are they still in business?
As far as I know, they sell them in the stores. They don't sell them in the cans no more.
Right. I haven't seen any myself. I didn't know where they distributed them at.
Yeah.
Let's see. You got. Gosh, you just got rooms down through here everywhere.
Oh yeah.
This bank.
There's Clayton Moore. Yeah, he's my hero.
Now, was he an actor or just did?
Oh yeah, he was an actor.
Actor. What?
He played the role of the Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I used to stay with my aunt and uncle over Floyd, Virginia, in Rhino, Virginia, and he'd come on the radio about 4:30 in the evening. I'd lay down on the floor and listen to him and Tonto, right there.
Well, that's a nice. That looks original right there. Is it
It
been
is.
restored?
Yeah, that's original.
It looks like it. So that's nice. What year would that have came from? You reckon?
They used that in the 40s and 50s. Yeah.
So as the bank expanded and took the space that the hardware store had, they built a bigger vault.
Another vault, right? Go right on in.
Okay, let me see here.
Yeah, you can go on in there. Yeah.
So is this bank still in business here, or did they go out of business?
Yeah, they moved out on the highway.
What?
I think they sold out now, though.
Yeah. What year did the building operate as the bank up to? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
You bought it what, 95?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
did it close about then?
Yeah, it was already closed.
Already closed.
Yeah. Now, you talking about cutting hair? Look here. I cut hair, so I can use that barber chair. Yeah. Both those fellows work for me. They retired. This is Terry and this is Paul.
Now, is this his chair we saw back there a minute ago?
Yeah, that's right there, yeah.
You've had it for a while then, ain't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When you got something you like, you don't get rid of it. You keep hang on to it.
I got my hair cut down at Floyd's barbershop yesterday.
That's what?
I got my hair cut at Floyd's barbershop
Okay.
down there yesterday.
He cuts my hair too.
Yeah, I did it down there and got it on video.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just, it would take a few months to actually see everything in here.
Did you ever figure out what that sign was?
No, he ain't told us. Go find out. You go tell us. Let Jodi go look at
I
it.
know
She'll
what
tell
it
us.
is.
What is that sign? What car?
Go in front of it.
You want to go look at it? Okay, let's go back over to this sign a minute.
About what car company that's that?
Yeah.
I was talking about earlier.
This one here, we don't want to forget about it. We talked about it a little while ago.
Now, what did you say it was?
I didn't say. What do you think,
What
Jodi?
did you say?
I think it starts with a D.
A lot of things start with D. Even damn starts with D. That's what holds water back.
How about DeSoto?
Exactly. Smart girl, you better double her pay. And the soda is right.
DeSoto.
I found it local. Well, it's about 30 miles from here. Very
Wow.
unusual
All
sign.
I'd have to do was take a picture of that and it showed.
Yeah, you done.
She cheated. She used the internet. Everything's on the internet.
Well, that's kind of
Oh,
like
my.
he's not knowing the
I ought to
answer,
know
he's finding
her.
the answer.
There's always one in every crowd. This is a friend of mine out there. We was inspecting this old piece of equipment behind the tractor, Tommy Smith out of Pofftown. Yeah. Yeah.
What
Well,
year was DeSoto made?
Do what?
What year was DeSoto made?
I can't give you
In the
exact years,
40s?
but they made them in the 30s and 40s, and it come part of the Chrysler Corporation.
Well, from what I read, it said maybe 1947.
they
I'm
probably
sure,
used
yeah.
it in 1947. Yeah, that was the last year they probably made them.
Yeah, yeah. See, they come part of the Chrysler Corporation. It's Dodge, DeSoto, and Plymouth Chrysler.
Well, we've seen a little bit of it, but I think we ought to go upstairs and show them some of them neon signs.
Oh, I don't have no basement, so we'll have to go upstairs.
Let's go let them see all them neon signs up
Okay.
there.
Yeah, don't forget about the upstairs, yeah.
Yeah, this is just the downstairs.
Yeah.
How many square foot you got here on this building?
The building's 40 by 90. 36. That's about 7,200 square feet.
7,200 square feet.
Yeah. Because I'm going to donate the memorabilia to the North Carolina Transportation Museum down in Spencer, North Carolina.
You're going to do that. You're going to donate it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if I had a sale, the town would want some money, the county would want some money, Raleigh would want some money, and Washington would want some money. And now I'd be probably getting it out of my pocket to pay for them.
you'd owe them money if you sold it, huh?
Do what?
You owe so much taxes on it, it'd just be
Yeah.
better to give it away. Donate it.
Donate it. Yeah. Now, what do you think up here?
Oh, yeah. You been a busy fella.
Well, I've got the miles. This Texaco is neon. His dad got it working yet. Right here. It come off a building up here near Mount Airy, right where the airport is. The Husky is one of my favorites over there.
Oh, yeah. Never seen one of those. What's that? You call that the Pegasus?
Yep, that's right. That's mobile.
Mobile. Jerry's Restaurant.
Yeah. This sign right here has never been hung outside. I got it out of a man's basement, West Bend, Wisconsin. He rolled it in his basement. He was a Dodge dealer. He never used it. That was part of the original shipping crate.
Just right here.
Yep.
Yep. You've got a lot of stuff straight out of the box.
Yeah. It's like Christmas when I go and do it.
Yeah. Buick. International.
Yep.
John Deere. Boy, I bet there's a lot of people like to have that one. John Deere's popular.
That's a local company down near Winston Salem.
Yeah. So you was talking about these counters. Where'd these counters come? These big shelf
Well, they
displays?
was made out near St. Louis. They went to Vegas for a little time spent, and then they come back to Knightdale, North Carolina. And I seen an ad one day in a sales bulletin that was going to sell them. So I went down there at auction, and everyone that come up, I'd buy them. So the auctioneer says, "Are you going to buy all these signs?" I said, "As long as I got a little money." And he said, "I want to." I said, "Well, spend your money, I'll spend mine." Yeah, original Ford sign right there out of Pilot Mountain.
That's a thick one there, ain't it? Is it two-sided?
Yeah, it's two-sided.
Yeah.
I was out here one day, and it was on the back of a truck, and I stopped that truck. I said, "Where are you going?" He said, "I'm going over to the junkyard." I said, "What are you going to do?" He said, "I'm going to sell that junk." I said, "So how much you want for it?" I said, "I want it." So we made a deal, and there it is.
He was hauling this to the dump?
Huh?
Somebody was hauling this to the dump?
Yep.
Apparently you've had it restored then.
I had that one side, yeah,
Yeah.
and put the neon on it.
Right.
It was really originally punched for neon.
Heard my dog.
So you have to carry all this stuff up here, up them stairs, I guess, don't
I'll
you?
tell you something. That's a good statement. Everything you see up here, everything, come up them steps just like you did, except one item.
What's that?
I didn't tell you. I'll let you think about it.
You said something about having a truck. Did
Oh,
you
I've had several trucks, yeah, but there's one item that I couldn't bring up the steps.
This big shelf?
No, I separated that and take it apart.
Well, you got me thinking. What is it?
We'll look at it in a bit.
Okay.
We'll do it.
We'll get to
I'll
it.
remind you. They call these shark's teeth right here in the shell sign. See, shark's teeth.
Oldsmobile.
Unusual sign right here. Neon, pure. The guru of signs right there.
Yeah, you showed me that when we did the first walkthrough.
Okay, all right.
That was worth.
A nice sign, look right here, Texaco.
This sign you said right here is estimated to be worth $250,000.
Well, it could be the
Could
right
be.
sale.
Yep. Chevrolet.
Yep. Found that, I believe, up in Ohio also at a show.
I like all these oil cans down through
Yeah.
here.
See, there's what you call 5 quarts.
5 quarts.
Each one's a 5 quart. Years ago, an oil change was a 5 quart. You see, right there. Yeah. All of them, one oil change was 5 quarts. That's what they use.
This is what I love. I love petroleum stuff.
Oh, you do?
I don't collect anymore because we travel in a motorhome full time, so getting stuff in that motorhome's not easy.
Buy you a trailer.
Buy me a trailer. Yeah, I like those 5 quart cans. They got some color. They're pretty, ain't
Yeah. Yeah.
See if you can get us a still shot of this right here, Jodi.
Now, Sprinkle is a North Carolina brand. I tell you that earlier.
No, I don't think so.
That's called a Ripple Body. Service Plus is a North Carolina brand, meaning that's where they originated.
Let's see if we can get a little bit better view of them. Let me extend this out here a little bit.
There you go.
I know people like to see those, these gas globes, especially them being original.
You ever heard of a company called Burma Shave?
No, sir.
They used to along the highway, they'd put up interesting messages. Like right here it says you could buy 5 for 25 cents, whatever. But Burma Shave, say on a road you was going on, they would every 3 or 4 miles they'd have a sign and it'd say that, something like that, then it'd say Burma Shave. You see all these toys in here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you see, I really wasn't a toy collector, but I would go in a building and they'd have some gasoline stuff, and I'd buy that, and I'd say, well, what do you take for everything in the building? And then I got toys. Then if what I didn't want, I'd sell off, buy more toys. Now, right here is a very, very unoriginal sign. Look right there, it says Dr. Harding. Dr. Harding. He had an office over in that corner.
Oh, okay. Upstairs here.
Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Harding.
So is that painted on the wall?
That was painted on the original, yeah.
How about that?
I knew some of his kinfolks. He's passed away, but he lived here in town. I didn't know Dr. Harding.
All right, show us about that ladder. Tell us about this
Oh,
shelf.
it's an unusual ladder. Yeah. All right, I read an advertisement for sale, and the sale was at Knightdale, North Carolina. So I made arrangements to go down there. But it was made in St. Louis, went to Las Vegas for use, Knightdale, Pilot Mountain. Yeah.
So what type of store did you tell me what type of store this was? Came out of a department store?
It could have been in any kind of store.
Any kind.
It could have been a grocery store, shoe store, whatever. But see, it was so ornate with so many shelves. And the ladder, you see. See, the ladder, you could reach up there and get what you wanted.
Right. I've seen a few of them. There's one of them over there in Madison, at Madison Dry Goods Stores. Madison, I filmed
heard
over
of it,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. They've got one of them in the store, original to the store.
Yeah. This pump I found in Newcastle, Wyoming, just like it was, not restored or anything. Newcastle, Wyoming. That's not too far from Sturgis, where they had the big motorcycle blowout.
Yeah, did you ever go out to that?
I've drove through. I didn't. Just, yeah.
Now this is an unusual one right here. This looks like a crown.
That's a crown, yeah, yeah. The Standard Oil Company.
Standard
But the
Oil
most
Company.
unusual ones, that on the last one on the next to the last one right there, the mule.
The mule.
Yeah, yeah,
Gas. Black mule.
yeah. That's an unusual globe right there. This is a North Carolina brand right here, also high power.
We got one more aisle down here to walk down, and I think we'll have.
Yeah, I got something special I want to show this girl over here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just up this way.
Let's go down there.
I'll show all the girls this to come in here. Right here is a basket. This is not what I want to show, but it's what they used to put tobacco in on the warehouse floor. This
Right.
basket right here. So I just decorated it with all memorabilia.
That's pretty, and yes, we do like those.
You know about the basket.
Oh, yes, I do. It's a
Okay.
tobacco basket.
Yeah, I'd hang them up in my stores.
A lot of women, homemakers use them.
All right, now look at here, young lady. It says, Carl Needham, always remember May 17th, 1925, when my girlfriend left me. Right there it is.
That's because you said there was apartments up here at one time.
Yeah,
Back
see
then.
right here, there was a wall here.
Right.
But that was already on there when I bought the building. I just framed it out.
So cool.
And this building belongs to Mr. IMGI IM Gordon. All right, right up here's a good one, real good one. Fools' names like fools' faces, always seen in conspicuous places.
That might have been a different
That's
apartment.
original. Yeah.
Now, was that in the apartment too?
I don't know whether it was in the apartment or not, but it was there when I got the building. Yeah.
Probably
So I
was.
just framed it
Somebody
out.
living there.
Yeah. So now right here, this square part, that means there's a chimney. So there was a room here.
Okay.
Up there's another chimney, you see. But all that was tore out when I got the building. All right, when they poured that vault downstairs, they cut a hole in the floor right here, and they poured the concrete down through there to make that vault right there.
Well, that's interesting. Now these are different cans. We haven't seen any of these so far.
Well, you know what they call them?
No, sir?
The slang namer is rocker, but the real name is barrel tip. See, you put it over like that. What they would do is take this can to the bulk plant, fill it up with oil, bring it up, then they'd fill up their bottles with it. Those bottles I showed you?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Very hard can to collect as far as finding them. No problem.
No problem. So you had something else you was going to show us, Thornton? You remember talking about something that you couldn't bring up the stairs that you said you'd show us?
Oh, yeah.
You said it didn't cut the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see which one. See that case down there, all them quart cans in it?
Uh-huh.
See, it's got 3 places in it. Well, these got 2. Well, you see, as you come up the steps, you have to sort of make it work. And it wouldn't come up. It wouldn't come up the steps.
Hit the roof or the ceiling, I guess.
Yeah, it hit that area. So what I did, I got me a crane down here. I set it on that roof, took out the window, and brought it through the window.
Because it's got 3 sections in
Yeah.
it, where the other one just has 2
Yeah.
sections. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you rented a crane just to get that shelf in there.
Yeah, yeah.
That was cheap, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But if you want to do something, don't hesitate. Go ahead and do it. You keep fumbling around, you'll never get it done.
Well, you have done an amazing job collecting.
Well, thank you. Thank
Never
you.
seen anything like it. It's just outstanding.
There's a fella up out in New York named Luke. He comes down here, and he's the facilitator. He done all this right here, putting this display out.
Comes down and
Yeah, he
helps
comes
you out.
down here and spends some time with me. But he did all this, Luke.
He organized a lot of the oil cans too, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he did all of them in alphabetical order. Yeah.
Alphabetical order.
Yeah, we called it the oil can summer camp. He came down here one summer and stayed a while, but he loved it.
Yeah.
He loved it. He organized all those oil cans. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very knowledgeable fellow on all stuff too.
Well, we're excited that we got to film this. This is something.
You want to see the truck garage?
Let's go see it.
Oh, let's go see the truck garage.
Let's go see that.
Where's your little girl at?
She's around here filming somewhere. Let's go find
Okay.
her.
I hear her voice.
Call her up.
She's over there.
Wait just a minute, I'll show you something. All of these rows right here, these 2 rows, is outboard motor oil.
Outboard motor
Yeah,
oil.
right there. All of that right, 2 shells right there.
Well,
2-gallon cans. That's what to put the cheap oil in.
we're going to go see his truck,
Get that sign right there.
Power Lube.
Yeah.
Get on this side of it over here. Power Lube. Smooth as the tread of a tiger. So this is something you don't see much no more, maps.
That's true.
They're about gone, ain't they?
They give them out years ago. Yeah, there they are.
They give out at the gas station.
Yeah.
Old time service stations.
Yeah.
I sure did. I remember. My father was a map person.
What's the cat display about? What company was that? You know what
Some
oil.
so I don't know where the rest of it is, but it was something about keeping it clean. Always keep it clean.
I got you.
It was another part of that sign. I've misplaced it. My friend Paul, I showed you the picture a while ago,
Yes, sir.
made that sign for me.
4 cents per gallon. Discount for cash.
Yeah.
If you don't use your credit card, they give you a little discount on that.
I remember those days, yeah.
My wife came over.
You want to introduce your wife to the
Yeah,
people
I
on the
will.
video?
I will.
Okay.
35.
Does
Mol Montana.
Does it run?
Yeah. I take the parades and so forth.
Do you?
And I got this up in Indiana, Illinois, on this body.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it restored and built it.
Yeah. That's the way it would look in 35. Emco.
Looks like you might have had it in the Christmas
Yeah, our
parade last
Christmas
time.
parade. Yeah.
Ain't that beautiful? It's what never seen one like this that's been restored. Gas truck. Amoco gas. Truck parking only. You just got it stacked all in here too.
Oh yeah, this is catch-all.
Catch-all.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I go to a show or something, I come in here and get stuff and put in the trailer and trade on it and sell it or something.
So this is some of the stuff you might take and sell then.
Well, all of it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, now let me see this over here. Here's a sign I like. This was before my dad's time, but my dad was a Jeep dealer in the 70s.
That's an unusual sign.
It is. Willis, the world's largest manufacturer of four-wheel drive vehicles. Nice. I like that. This must be your workshop here
It
where
is.
you work on a few things.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Did you build this on to this when you bought it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was part of an old canopy.
Yeah.
The floor was already here, so I just put it together. Yeah.
Enclosed it. Now, what type of motor would this have in it? What would
Now, do what?
What type of motor would this truck have in it? A V8, flathead 6, or I don't know.
That's got it's a V8.
V8, okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this has been one of the most amazing adventures that we've been on that I can think of, to see such a collection that Thornton has put together here. And hey, look here, Pam's here.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
She showed up, and we got this sign with her name on it. The Pilot Collection, Thornton and Pam Beroth. This has been just amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I so appreciate you all letting the world see what you've collected.
And my son Art right here.
Yeah.
Art's been around with you for quite some time
Yeah.
collecting too. Do you go with them too when they go out to
Oh,
buy?
yeah. We've been
Travel?
all across the United States.
Yeah?
And we've even looked for oil cans in the countries we've visited.
Oh, different countries.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
So how do you bring stuff back on airplanes?
Oh, yeah. We even picked up some license plates in Australia.
Australia.
We did. Went to a junkyard, didn't we?
Yeah.
Junkyard. So do you enjoy collecting too? Do you enjoy
Yeah,
this?
I enjoy collecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the petroleum stuff too?
Well, yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
have an eye for that, but I like antiques.
Antiques, yeah.
Yeah, and I like
That's the reason she got hold of me.
and I like the pilot knob coffee cans, and just yeah.
Well, I want to
Other
shake all of your hands, Thornton, Art, Pam, and I met them at the Pretty's General Store a month ago. It was kind of by accident. Somebody mentioned they was there, and they said, you need to go up to see Thornton in Pilot Mountain and see his collection. Well, I didn't imagine it was like this. But about an hour later, and then Pretty's is an hour drive from here just about.
Yeah.
So it's not like we was right here in town. So an hour away after somebody mentioned them, an hour later, there they show up inside the store, and I just get to talking to them. And Thornton gives me a card, and here we are, and we've got it filmed, and it's been a wonderful day, and I don't know, did it get any better than this? I just don't see how it could.
Pilot Mountain's a beautiful little town.
Yes, and we're going to have to film more Pilot Mountain here. It's beautiful. I walked across
Get
the
the
street.
squeeze box down there. Get the little grandson right there in that picture.
Okay,
Right here.
what you got?
Right there. That's my grandson.
Oh, I see you holding him.
Well, I got 3, but that's just one of them.
Well, I know he showed us a sign back there that his granddaughter wrote out to him, and he said that was his favorite sign in here. Them grandkids you can't beat, can you?
That's right.
That's true.
Well, we're going to get ready to say bye, and we'll see you all on the next video. Bye-bye.
Okay, have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks, y'all.